Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to my birthday video. As you know, I'm Mike on the mic, and today I'm going to be talking about the channel. But we got to discuss a few things first, such as this tradition I am trying to start. So, about 2 years ago, freshman year of college, I made the brain damage video for my psychology class. And it was a very nice video. It was very nice. The class enjoyed it, had a couple laughs. I was sweating bullets, thinking like, "Oh my gosh, this is surreal." But hey, they liked it. It was very nice. Of course, YouTube is a lot different because algorithms. But it's fine. And then we have 20, which was me being like, "Oh my gosh, I'm leaving my teenage years. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?" And then now we're at 21, where we're hopeful and we're just like, "Hey, guess what? You know that thing that you were never supposed to touch for 21 years? Now you can touch it. You can have this whiskey." I'm not a big drinking fan, but hey, I can drink now. How cool is that? I wonder what happens if you mix Baja Blast with rum. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yes. Talking about my YouTube channel as of right now. So, I've been on this channel for roughly about 5 years-ish. Yeah, starting 2019. It's 2014. Next year in February, it's going to be my 6th year. Right, yeah, I'm checking the math. So, brief history lesson. I used to make, I still make them, but not as much. I used to make a lot of Lego animations and maybe some Minecraft animations, mainly stop motions. And then I kind of stopped after a while. And then I remember Kappa coming in and scaring a lot of animators. And it scared me, even though it's like a small channel. But I think it even brought even more fear as like, oh my gosh, I can't really do anything if they hit me with a $42,000 fee. So I was just like, okay, I gotta delete all these videos and then go from there. And then after a while, I was just like, you know what? I would just post them as long as I make sure to put them at not made for kids and, give them a reason. It'll be fine. And we moved on to editing videos, which you guys have seen throughout the course of my channel's history. And yeah, I'd say we're having a pretty good run. I do think some videos I probably should have. I'm thinking about some videos that I kind of stopped making, like the president's video. I stopped that because it kind of just felt like a content farmish or just like brain rot. Even though it's like, I give a few facts, but then I just say their name 100 times, and it just didn't really serve any real purpose. I mean, the president's order, but it was just like, I'm wondering if I should continue. I might continue. I just kind of stopped because, like, I said 30 presidents' names for 30 weeks straight. So it's just kind of wearing me down and wondering what exactly I'm doing with creating content, because the name's MFH Films. I'm supposed to make films, not make brain rot material. So that's kind of why I stopped making that video. I'm just trying to make videos that are more creative, with more effort and all that. Well, we'll get back into that, but I just wanted to mention some channels I've met throughout the years. Like, I met this channel named Sentry. I met this guy while working at a pool, and it's just really funny because, like, we were on our shift and we're like, "Hey, you got a YouTube channel?" He's like, "Yeah." "Oh, how many subscribers do you have?" "I got like 200. "Oh, really? Wow." "How many do you have?" "I got 100. The 100 is me." He had more subscribers. He has a lot more subscribers, and he makes really good content too. I'll put a link in the description. And then we have Inbred Duck. I knew of this guy in high school, or at least I heard about it. I don't know if his channel is still up. but he made like Call of Duty videos, and they were pretty cool. They were pretty funny. Then we have Bacon Grandpa. Now this channel, it doesn't exist anymore, but the thing about this channel and all the channels I'm discussing is like they played a point in my life because of how I didn't make a YouTube channel until I was about 15 or like 16ish in my teenage years. So most of these channels were probably made before I ever made mine, or at least this one in particular, Bacon Grandpa. It was a very kid oriented channel, or it's more of like it was like kid quality. That's what I meant. Like, remember when people would record with using a phone and then record it on a tablet? They take a phone, play video, and then record the tablet that they're playing on. Kind of like what I'm doing on this DS here. Yeah, that's exactly what this guy did, and he did it with FNAF 2. And at the time, FNAF was a pretty huge thing. I think it still is now, with the FNAF movie releasing last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago. Gosh, what? Did it release last year? I don't remember. I'll probably check the years after this. But yeah, I heard about his channel. I didn't see that many videos. I think it's still up. I don't think there's any videos, but it's been a while. I'll have to check it. If I find it, I'll leave a link. If I don't, at least it was a channel I knew. Now, Cheese Comes from Plant. I met this guy in college, or I meet him every now and then in college. He makes some pretty funny videos. They're very, very... They're very crazy. They're very hectic. They're very crazy, and they're very hectic. That's all I can say to describe them. And then we have Movie Dino, which I met in high school actually, and he makes some pretty good reviews. He makes reaction content, reviews, and he actually does give elaborate thoughts. I'll put a link in the description you guys can check out. Oh, now this one was interesting. I think it was WBM 100. I say that with uncertainty because I don't know if his channel's still up, but this is my cousin. He made a YouTube channel making Fortnite content, and I remember I was getting a little jealous because he was making gaming content and he was getting a lot more traction. And then I was making Lego animations, and like it's fun, but at the same time it's like you still want to reach that level of like, oh wow, people are actually watching my videos and interacting. And then, his channel, I don't know, I can't find it anymore. So it's just, at that point, it's just a little bummer. It's a big bummer, but I think he said he wasn't really into it anymore, so there's that. And then there's Shork. Now, I don't know if you guys saw that free-to-play video of giving away Australiums, but I was in there. I won't give two away, but look for someone named Steel. Steel. And then he gave me an Australian sniper rifle, which I traded for I appreciate the Australian weapon, but I traded it in for like the Scottish Resistance and other weapons I didn't have with someone else. I appreciate the gift, but I just wasn't playing that much Team Fortress 2 and wanted to give it to someone who would like main sniper. And honestly, now I'm talking, I don't really play that much Team Fortress 2, so I think I made a tough choice, but one that I feel like I had to do. So, with that being said, what was the point of all of this? You went on a 6-minute tangent talking about other subscribers. Well, ever since I was a kid, I always loved YouTube. I always watched it a lot. I found them interesting. I watched Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, all those gaming channels. And I just really grew a love for it. And after learning how to make videos and animations and all that, I wanted to make my own channel. Now, when I discussed all these channels, some of them I said didn't really keep going or just kind of stopped. And I know that YouTube isn't for everyone, but at the same time, it's like you're kind of throwing away an opportunity to make content creation where you can make pretty much whatever you want, except for copyright. But you can make whatever you want, and even then you can make non-copyright versions of copyrighted videos. But that's besides the point. The point is YouTube allows you to make content of whatever you wish, and to throw that away is kind of it just feels like you're wasting an opportunity or just throwing away an opportunity. Because I don't know about you, but YouTube's pretty fun, and I'm kind of excited to see where I go with this. Speaking of which, I gotta talk about the future for this channel. And I'm sure you all know that YouTube is fastly changing. I watch a PewDiePie video, I watch a SaberSpark video, I watched the Phantom Strider video that got unlisted. But the thing is that like YouTube is a very different atmosphere. And as being an editor / animator, I don't know why I blanked out on that. As an animator, it is very hard to get people's attention, especially when there's other videos that are either better or worse. But the point I'm trying to make is that I want to see this channel grow in the future. So, through thick and thin, I'm going to try to make as much quality content, because I still got a few more years in college before I have to enter the actual workforce and get a job. But my goal here is just to make fun videos that are just fun for people to watch. Maybe you laugh, maybe you cry, maybe you get mad, or maybe you feel happy. I don't know. The point I'm trying to make is that I just want to make content and just interact with my audience. And that's I kind of want to see where I go with this content. I'm not sure if I'll reach outstanding heights or just keep going, or I'll just become irrelevant. But I think one thing stays the same at the end of the day, that regardless of how many views my content gets, the same amount of hard work will hopefully go into each and every one. I know sometimes some people may slack off, and I'm no stranger. I do like to procrastinate, but I will do everything in my power to make quality content for you to enjoy. And that's why I'm making this video and making it a bit of a prediction, and also making it as more of like a hopeful, outstanding, video just talking about YouTube. I started off with very little subscribers, and then I grew to 219 as of right now, I think. But it doesn't really matter how many subscribers I get. As long as I make good content, I could be content with it. And if people watch it and give their likes, that's great. But as long as just I make content and I'm just still here, that's all I really want to do. Just stay here, make content every now and then, and just hopefully not have to abandon this channel, which is something I think I'll close up on a little bit. I am not thinking of leaving this channel or deleting it. I'm going to keep making content until the day I vanish from this earth. And if YouTube doesn't make the law of having videos removed in 1 year, I will leave behind a lot of videos that will hopefully be very encouraging and very funny for people to enjoy for years to come. I genuinely think of a lot of people who wanted to do the same thing, of people who know that time is short but want to make the most of it through the videos they make and to make it so that people enjoy them. And yeah, that's about it. That's my birthday wish. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you guys want to hear more about this, maybe I'll make another video in the future. But as of right now, I think I'll head back to work on some projects and, probably check for college work. Yeah, I gotta make sure I finish up on my homework. Anyways, I'm gonna end this at the 16-minute mark. And then, yeah, that's about it. So, turning 21, more videos coming out on this channel. I'm not leaving until, life says otherwise. And then, yeah, hope you guys are happy to see what I have in store. All right. Adios, amigos.